Greetings and salutations. This short video looks at an interesting way to create a clustered bar chart by copying data from a dataset and pasting it into an empty chart. If you want to always use the rows of the dataset as the categories on the bar chart, this technique works extremely well. So let's get started by adding an empty clustered bar chart to the worksheet. One, on the ribbon, click the Insert tab. 2. On the Insert ribbon, click the Column Chart button. A menu of column and bar charts appears. Observe that the menu is divided up into 4 categories: 2D column, 3D column, 2D bar, and 3D bar. The cluster bar chart is in the 2D bar section. 3. On the Column Chart menu, in the 2D bar section, click the Clustered Bar Chart. A blank chart appears on the worksheet. For this demonstration, let's move the chart by dragging it underneath the data on the left side of the worksheet. 4. Select the data for the chart. In this example, let's select the cells A1 to E4. 6. On the Home ribbon, click Copy. If you're comfortable with right-clicking the selected cells and then clicking Copy from the context menu, please feel free to do it this way. You could also, on the keyboard, press the Control key and the C key at the same time. 7. On the worksheet, click the blank chart. 8. If necessary, click the Home tab. 9. On the Home ribbon, click Paste. If you're comfortable with right-clicking the selected chart and then clicking Paste on the context menu, please feel free to paste the data into that chart that way. You could also use the keyboard by pressing the Control key and the V key at the same time. 10. Let's deselect the chart by clicking somewhere on the worksheet. In this example, let's click cell H14. 11. To deselect the data on the worksheet, press the Escape key on the keyboard. One thing to observe is that the chart lacks a legend. Let's add a legend to the chart. 1. Click the chart. This selects the chart. 2. On the ribbon, click the Design tab. 3. On the left side of the Design tab, click Add Chart Element. A menu appears with a list of chart elements. 4. Point to the word Legend. A pop-out menu appears with different positions for the legend. Let's click Bottom to add the legend to the bottom of the chart. Finally, let's deselect the chart. Remember, we can do this by clicking somewhere on the worksheet. For this demonstration, let's click cell H13. There are a few things to observe about the chart. 1. The chart contains multiple categories: Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. The chart contains multiple data series: low-end desktops, mid-level desktops, high-end desktops, and low-end laptops. 2. The categories on the category axis are the labels of the rows in the dataset. In our example, Excel is using the labels in cells A2 to A4. For example, the Indiana category is found in cell A4. Normally, Excel would select the column labels as the category labels since more columns of data were selected than rows of data. However, using the copy and paste method of creating a chart, Excel keeps the orientation of the data being pasted into the bar chart with the rows providing the category labels and the columns providing the data series labels. This bit of knowledge is useful if you want bar charts that always get their category labels from the dataset's row labels. 3. Observe that the categories appear in reverse order than they appear on the worksheet. This is because Excel places the first category label in the worksheet in the lowest position on the category axis. For example, the Michigan category appears in the second row of the dataset, above the other category labels on the worksheet, but Excel places it at the bottom of the category axis. 4. The data series labels come from the cells B1 to E1 on the worksheet. In our example, cell D1 contains the computer type high-end desktops. As observed in the demonstration, Excel does not automatically create a legend with the data series labels, so it will need to be manually added to the chart. 5. The length of each of the bars on the chart corresponds to a value in a cell. For example, the bar representing the mid-level desktop data series for the Indiana category is getting its value from cell C4. This method of creating a bar chart is a very useful one to know. First, it's a great way to ensure that the chart's category labels come from the dataset's row labels. Second, the technique of copying and pasting data is an easy way not only to create a chart, but also to add data to an existing chart. The next video in the series looks at creating a bar chart using the computer's keyboard instead of Excel's ribbon. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. Until the next video, best wishes. Click anywhere on the worksheet. For this demonstration, let's click cell H13. For this example, let's click cell H13. For this example, let's click cell H13. For this example, let's select cell 8. For this example, let's click cell H13.